Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we're holding session number 504, and today's session is sponsored by our generous donors and patrons. Thank you very much, donors and patrons, pledges and donations. We wouldn't have Dynamic Lighting without you. And players, at the time, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and add 504 points to your player character for showing up on time as a reward. And when last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in Enervia City. In one of the bars there, and they were waiting for some of the wizards to show up for happy hour, which they usually do on the daily. So we'll return to, let's see, West Panoplia in Enervia City. Let's see. My music is skipping already. It's so weird. I just started up my computer. Maybe I have, maybe I need to run. I'm gonna run Seat Cleaner real quick.
I think we're supposed to be in Gronar, not in Nervia.
Ah, that's right. Yep. Yeah, that would make more sense. Those wizards don't go out they don't go out west. uh, Okay, so I'll put you in Gronar. Okay, so Panoplia, East Borderlands. All right. Back in Gronar, the little Italy of Solynod Hex. Everybody acts like they're from one of the 5 boroughs or something. Hey, I'm walking here. Yo, fuck you. You're in the street. I got a fucking mule. You're not gonna go around. The fuck you thinking? Were you born in a barn?
Hey, pretty ladies. Gotta have the cat calls from the union guys, too. Wow.
So, we had the group kind of listening to Senator Lucius's speech about the success of the local like democratic government and how it's not a joke. And then everybody's kind of rolling their eyes like, yeah. Let's see, we just had, I think, Lily, did you have your turn?
Yes.
Something played? Okay. So next up would be Chandra.
Okay. I suppose at this point, Shandrak is just gonna return back to sit near the bar, and while he's waiting, he's gonna pull out the Wujen Yezu. Gonna pull out his spellbook that I captured and start reading it.
All right. And did I put that into your folder?
It may not have.
You wouldn't happen to remember where you got it or what it was called, or?
Well, let's see. Well, I got it from the Wujen. Let's see. I think session 496, Yezun's spellbook.
Oh, Yezun's spellbook, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. maybe I already put him in deceased characters. Okay. Right, so you cast Read Magic, I assume?
I can just do that. I have that on permanently.
Yeah. Okay. Do you read the first page of the book, or...?
Yeah, just start reading.
Okay. Yeah, it's starting to look familiar as you read the first page. Of course.
That'll bill for me.
Tenzi?
Yasma is playing on the stage with Araya, and she had put out a tin cup, and now she's kind of like moving it with her feet, and she's over by the table with the soldiers, and she's kind of pushing the cup towards them, winking and smiling at them as she plays.
All right. Okay. All right, one of the soldiers reaches into his pouch and produces a platinum coin.
Her smile gets sweeter.
And kind of aiming for the cup. He tosses it towards the stage. And ting to ting ting, it lands in the cup. And everybody at the table's like, yay! And that's right, they were playing fiddle and guitar.
She'll give a little curtsy and continue playing, and that'll be it for us.
Dr. Evil on it. There we go. So end of round. Time now is 3:58. We got some spells in effect. There is Vengeful Strike on Musashi. Oh, that's it. First up is Ovak.
All right. When we ended the session, I can't remember. Was I inside or outside the bar?
You were inside singing.
Okay, I thought so. Well, when I see Kenzie's character get like a platinum piece, I set out a tin cup and poke Ovi. Sing with me. And is Serenity with us in this town or no?
Yeah, she's here with the rest of the mounts.
Oh, okay. How far away are they right now? Could a dog whistle get her attention?
You guys left him at the stable across town, right?
Right.
So no, that's probably
Far.
5 or 6 times too far.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll try and sing and get some money off the. Oops.
So when you tell Ovi to help sing, he's like, I got no knowledge of music. I don't know what I'm doing.
All right. I'll poke him and say, just stop. Could you, I can't find a way to roll my proficiency check for singing. Not on my list.
So the proficiency system only shows the top 8 proficiencies.
Oh, okay.
Just like the weapon system only shows the top 8 weapons. So if you
I have
ever
to
want
move
to,
it.
yeah, you have to slide it up the list until it's at least one of the top 8. So you're probably
Okay.
gonna want to like prioritize like what you think is gonna be the most common one you're gonna use, and slide that one to the top, and so on and so forth, until you get to the 8th
Okay.
most common one. Yeah.
All right.
And sometimes you're
Yeah.
just gonna have to slide them.
Yeah, I'll give Ovi a drink. Here, drink this. Quit singing.
And quick shout out to Red Lady 1972, who just subscribed for 1 month at Tier 1 about 13 minutes ago. Thank you so much, Red Lady, for subscribing. That
Thank you.
really helps out the channel immensely.
That's my wife, by the way.
Oh,
Hello, Mom.
Thank you.
oh, and Rayman fan guy about 25 minutes ago followed.
Hello.
That's my son, Robert.
Oh, cool. Hello, Robert. And hello, Mrs. Kenneth.
Her name's Patricia.
Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Alright. Anything else for Ovak?
No, sir.
Okay. Lily.
Guess I'll go back Oh, go ahead.
Oh, remember last last week those soldiers were like,
Yeah.
yeah, everything except for shouting cat calls, no pun intended.
Yep.
Yeah, they were being jerks.
Yep. Do-do-do. As I'll go on stage and play my music. Play the flute.
Okay. And as you walk back in, some of the soldiers being jerks again, like whistling, "Yay, she's back!" And one of them's like, "Meow." Anything else for Lily? And
Not as if time.
and you're playing your instrument, which is
Yep.
the flute.
Yep.
Okay. So we got flute music playing now. All right. Shandrak and Company. So you keep reading your book, right, Shandrak? Or I suppose you would. Did I cut out? Can you guys hear me?
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, sorry. Muted myself again. Yes. No. Exactly. Yeah. Shandrak is continues to read his book.
Okay. So I guess you would get to like page 2. Full disclosure, that's for the pages of the first spell. Okay. And then anything else for Shandrak's Company?
That'll be all.
Alright, Tinsy.
Just going to continue playing, and Musashi and Zalmand are sharing ale, and I think that'll be it for us.
Alright. End round. And first up is Ovak again.
All right, I will. Now that I have it set up correctly, I will attempt to
Attempt to what?
sing.
Ah. Okay. So you sort of successfully join into this cacophony of performers on the stage, except you're by the front door.
Okay. That's it for now.
Alright. Lily.
I'll still play my music.
Alright. And Shandrak and Company.
Yeah. So I'm just reading until the wizards show up.
Alright. Tinsy.
Continue to play, except for going to try to do a bardic influence to make the crowd more positive.
Alright. So I'm just gonna roll a group save because most of these characters are level 0. And I get a -1 to their paralyzation save. Alright, their target was 17. They failed with an 11. So you can see the whole room gets more lively. And then Mucky is gonna have to make his own. He's not 0th level. No change in Mucky, the weird guy in the back. And everybody else. Oh yeah, there's some, okay. So the non-0th level soldiers, like the IMC leader. I guess I'll roll a group save based on the leader's saving throws for the rest of the soldiers. -1. Yeah, no change in the rest of the soldiers. Oh, and then there's also that Motavian priest. -1, and he's priest 3. His save is really good. Yeah, no change in him either. And I think that was it. But so all the musketeers, they're really, you know, they have big old stupid grins on their faces. All of these city officials in the middle have big stupid grins. And then, like, the important soldiers in the south end of the room, nothing has changed. And then Mucky, the weird guy that looks like a bum in the back, but you guys know that he's an agent of the boss. Nothing changes in him. He's just kind of sitting there with his hood over his head, kind of staring down into his drink. And he hasn't really moved, like, other than maybe his hair shaking a little bit with his breath. He hasn't really moved. So, alright. Anything else for Tenzi and company?
Nope.
Okay. So, 4 p.m. rolls around, and a couple characters sort of appear down the street from where Shade is. They just kind of pop out of this crowd of people. That's not what I want. That's weird. Okay. Let's take a unexpected quick 3-minute break. We'll be right back in 3. And we are back. Excuse me. Okay, so Shade can see woman dressed in fine clothing sort of break out of the crowd. She has brown hair and green eyes. She's in her mid-20s, and she has like like an evening gown on. And her hair is sort of done up behind a gala mask, like a dance mask. Just a ballroom mask, I guess, that covers just the top of her face and her forehead, so like around the eyes. And her nose and mouth are bare in her cheeks. The mask kind of rests on her cheekbones. And she kind of looks like this. It's like a blue evening gown. She has this weird little headdress. And she's walking rather quickly and doesn't even notice Shade as she kind of turns the corner to head south towards the front door of the business. Okay. So first up is Ovak.
All right, I will. Guess I'll quit singing since I'm not on the stage, and I'll just, I guess, go around table from table, you know, trying to get people to carouse and stuff, and get in more into the music.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
hype
seems
man.
like,
Yeah.
seems like those soldiers are really digging it.
All right, is there a table that doesn't seem as overly enthused as they are?
Yeah. So the guy in the back, it looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
He's just kind of like sitting there with his face in his beer, pretty much. And then these guys at the south end of the room, they seem to businesslike, to really, you know, give a fuck about anything other than what they're talking about.
Oh,
So seems like their conversation might be a little too intense for that.
okay.
So all these guys down here. Anything
Right.
else for Ovak?
No, not right now. Thank you.
Right. Lily.
Still playing her music. So do. Not paying attention to those people.
Yeah. So this woman dressed in the nightgown, she comes in, reaches the doorway, walks in past Ovac and past Luther, and she sits down at the bar in between the good wife and Chai. And as soon as she sits down, Karina, the barkeep, puts a goblet of white wine down, like without her even ordering. She just came in, and Karina saw her come in and quickly poured her a goblet of red wine and put it down in front of her just as she was sitting down, like clockwork.
Yeah, that's
And
regular.
she says, in the common tongue, "Oh, thank you." And she grabs the goblet and sort of runs it back and forth underneath her nose, sniffing its bouquet, and takes a small sip of the wine and sort of kind of savors it as it goes down, and then glug. Shandrak coming.
Yeah, so kind of hearing that voice ordering next to me, that'll kind of get a Shandrak to look up from his book and look at the newcomer, and Shandrak will say, "Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you. I'm Chief Shandrak from the Order of the Superior Star. You're one of the big wigs here, aren't you?"
One second. She kind of looks over at Shandrak and she gets like a wide-eyed look on her face, and it's like a look of recognition, and she says, "Oh yes, I've heard of you. Yes, I'm Selena. I'm one of the archmages of Gronart."
Glad to finally meet you. I've heard about you from my friend Steris when I adventured with him last. This is the first time the world wasn't in danger and I had a chance to meet you.
Ceres. Yeah, he joined the Superstars, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think he was in it before I joined.
Ceres Candlelit. Yes, I remember. Young man who once had a scar on his face, but it was magically cured. Last I saw it, it was gone.
Huh. Oh, that's nice. Magic can be pretty convenient sometimes. Which is actually why I was here with you. I was hoping that I might be able to trade some spells with you.
Oh?
Yeah. I'm not quite an archmage myself yet, but I'm no slouch. I've only recently learned limited wish, so my skills are pretty good.
Ah. Quite a useful spell.
Certainly. And if you have any interesting spells of equal level, I would be happy to trade that with you.
One second. Ah, the seventh circle of magic.
Yes. That's the one I've most recently learned to grasp.
Well, I'll have you know that I am a practitioner of the delayed blast fireball spell.
Oh. Okay.
As well as Dramija's instant summons, and Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion.
Nice, nice.
Are you familiar with Dramija's instant summons?
That one I'm not exactly familiar. What does that do again?
When the spell is cast, the wizard teleports some desired item from virtually any location directly to his or her hand. The single object can be no longer than in any dimension than a sword, can have no more weight than a shield, about 8 pounds, and must be non-living. To prepare this spell, the wizard must hold a gem of the item must have been previously touched during the initial incantation and specifically named. Only that particular item is summoned by the spell. During the initial incantation, the gem becomes magically inscribed with the name of the item to be summoned. The inscription is invisible and unreadable except by means of a read magic spell to all but the wizard who casts the summons. If the item is in the possession of another creature, the spell does not work, and the caster knows who the possessor is and roughly where he, she, or it is located when the summons is cast. Items can be summoned from other planes of existence, but only if such items are not in the possession, not necessarily the physical grasp, of another creature. For each level of experience above the 14th, the wizard is able to summon a desired item from one plane farther removed from the plane he is in at the time the spell is cast. One plane away at 14th level, 2 planes away at 15th level, etc. Thus, a wizard of 16th level could cast the spell even if the desired item was on the second layer of one of the outer planes. But at 14th level, the wizard would be able to summon the item only if it were no farther than one of the inner planes, the ethereal plane, or the astral plane. Note that special wards or barriers or factors that block the teleport of plane shift spells may also block the operation of this spell. Objects in Liamon's secret chest cannot be recovered by using this spell. Note, if the item is wizard marked, it can be summoned from anywhere on the same plane unless special local conditions apply. Furthermore, the details of the location of the item are more specific and the item is more easily traceable with other types of scrying magic.
Interesting. Okay. So I could teleport anything I owned pretty much to me easily. That's an interesting spell.
You must mark it first. It says to prepare the spell, the wizard must hold a gem of not less than 5,000 GP value in his hand and utter all but the final word of the conjuration. At some point in the future, he must crush the gem and utter the final word. The desired item is then transported instantly to the spellcaster's right or left hand as he desires. So you have to prepare. Obviously, we don't use. Obviously, we don't use material components, but you have to like prepare the.
But there's a spell necessary, yeah.
Yeah, because you.
Okay.
It has a casting time of 1, because all you have to do is utter the last part of the spell to finish it, summoning the object to you. So you hold the object in your hand, and you like start casting the spell, and then you say everything except for like the final incantation, and you just put the item wherever it goes. And then when you want to summon it to you, it has a casting time of 1, and you finish the spell. So it's kind of like it's stuck in memory until you finish casting it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's all from me this round.
And she says, perhaps Antixos will come in later. He may also have some other spells.
Yes, I had heard Antixos would be this bar. Yeah. Yeah, that's all from me.
All right, Tenzi.
Yes, Ma will continue to play, and I think that'll be it for us.
All right, end of round. And first up is Ovek.
Let's see, I guess I'll just sit back and listen. Kind of, well, not exactly eavesdrop, but just listen to what people are saying. See if I hear any rumors or anything.
All right. Lily.
Continue playing my flute music, or is that over?
Okay. Ovek, the murmur in the room is, at least where you're standing, you can hear, how cute the cat girl is. And, like, some cat calls from time to time. Like, hey! Like...
Yeah.
Over here!
They sound like fanboys.
Yeah. And then, from this table here, you also hear this like, oh, absolutely, Senator Lucius. And like, yes, that's correct, yes.
Oh my
And
god.
Yeah. And then, see, Selena seems to, sort of being a little aggressive with her wine. Like she's halfway done with the first goblet already.
Whew.
She's looking around. She sees all these like soldiers and stuff, and she's kind of looking around at the young like riflemen at the tables, and she listens for a second and then kind of looks over at Lily. And she gets this frustrated look on her face, like squint, and like she purses her lips and then turns around and goes back to her wine and takes a big old draw of her wine glass. Next up is Chandrak.
Okay. Yeah, Shandrak will say, interesting. Okay. And what about, what spells of the sixth circle do you have? I have a project image I'd be willing to trade you. That's a unique spell.
Let's see. She says, what does that spell do?
Oh, project image? Yes, it's a very unique spell. It's, well, let me just double check right here. That spell allows you to you can create an illusion of yourself and project it within range. You can make the illusion, and it can act simultaneous to you, so you can move and attack with it at the same time, or you could cause the duplicate to act separately from you. And one of the most interesting things for this is that you can cast spells through your duplicate too, as long as you have it memorized. So you could cast a spell yourself and with your duplicate within the same moment.
Oh, useful. Well, of the sixth circle of magic, I'm a practitioner of true seeing. the anti-magic cell spell, and eye bite. Are you familiar with eye bite?
What is that one again?
An eye bite spell enables the caster to merely meet the gaze of a creature and speak a single word to cause an effect. The gaze attack is in addition to any other attacks allowed the wizard. The wizard selects one of 4 possible gaze attacks at the time the spell is cast, and the attack cannot be changed. For example, a 12th level caster who chose fear would have 4 opportunities to make gaze attacks causing fear, 1 for each round of the spell's duration. Any gaze attack is negated by a successful saving throw versus spell with wisdom adjustments. The 4 effects of the spell are as follows. Number 1, charm. The wizard can charm a single person or monster by gaze and by uttering a single word. The effect is to make the charmed subject absolutely loyal and docile to the caster, even to the point of personal danger. It is otherwise the same as a charm monster spell. All creatures other than humans, demi-humans, and humanoids save with +2 bonuses. The second is fear. The wizard can cause fear by gaze and by speaking a single word. The subject flees in blind terror for 1d4 rounds. After this, the creature refuses to face the caster and cowers or bolts for the nearest cover if subsequently confronted by the caster. 50% chance of either. The latter effect lasts 1 turn per caster level. This attack can be negated by spells that counter fear. The next version is Sicken. The power enables the caster to merely gaze, speak a word, and cause sudden pain and fever to sweep over the subject's body. The creatures with ability scores function at half effectiveness. Others inflict only 1/2 damage with physical attacks. Movement is at 1/2 normal rate. The subject remains stricken for 1 turn per level of the caster, after which all abilities return at the rate of 1 point per turn of complete rest or 1 point per hour of moderate activity. The effects cannot be negated by a cure disease or heal spell, but remove curse or successful dispel magic spell is effective. Creatures other than humans, demi-humans, and humanoids save with +2 bonuses versus the attack. The final version is Sleep. The wizard can cause any individual to fall into a comatose slumber by means of a gaze and a single word, unless the subject successfully rolls its saving throw versus spell. Creatures normally subject to a first level sleep spell save with -2 penalties. An affected creature must be shaken or otherwise shocked back to consciousness. In all cases, the gaze attack has a speed factor of 1. This spell does not affect undead of any type or extend beyond the plane occupied by the caster. Note that the caster is subject to the effects of his reflected gaze and is allowed any applicable saving throw. In the case of a reflected charm gaze, the caster is paralyzed until it wears off or is countered. The range is 20 yards, duration is 1 round per 3 levels, area of effect is 1 creature, saving throw is special, casting time is 6, and components are verbal and somatic.
Interesting. Very interesting. And, okay. Yeah. That'll be all for me this round.
And she goes back to drinking her wine, and she finishes off her first goblet just in this big draw, and she kind of taps on the counter for another one. Tenzi and Company.
just gonna have Yasma continue to play. Salman and Musashi sharing some ale, and that'll be it, I guess.
All right.
Did you see my note?
I did not. I'll look right now.
Okay, that'll be it for us.
All right. End of round. And first up is Ovek.
All right. I'll just sit here and enjoy the music that my friends are playing.
All right. Lily.
I'm still playing my flute.
Okay. Karina the barkeep places down another glass of red wine in front of Selena, and she grabs the glass and she comes over and sits right next to you, Chandrak, at the corner. And as she sits down, she kind of slides over so that she's shoulder to shoulder with you. And says, which spells are you interested in?
Well, I think out of those more powerful spells, I think I would like your Eye Bite and Delayed Blast Fireball. Those both sound good to me. And would you like to trade? I have, like I said, I have a limited wish for that Delayed Blast Fireball and Project Image. I also have Disintegrate and a few other spells of that caliber.